What's going on Facebook? We are live, man. I know I am later than my normal time, but I am here. It's Wednesday, but you know how it goes, man. I'm going to give it to you the way I normally do, man. This one coming to you, man. I'm going to just give it to you on how I got here. How did I end up where I am right now? I know I'm usually giving y'all motivational tips and different things that you should do with your life. And I just want to let you guys know where I came from and how I ended up where I am now. So when you come into the room, let me know where you're watching from. Drop your favorite emoji. Whatever makes you feel good, man. Just do it. You know, we're going to get right into it. I like to do it for the replay the same way I do it for the live. So that means that I do no procrastinating, no waiting. I like to get right into it and let them know exactly what it is. And don't worry, I'm going to tell you how I got here, but I'm not going to start in 1982. I'm going to tell you how I got here. I'm just going to get right into it. But my thing is, a lot of people feel like they can't change and do something positive in life. I'm going to wait and see if we can get some people in the room before I get started. What's going on, Umson? Appreciate you for checking in, man. What's happening, Rochelle? How you doing? Appreciate you for checking in. Just want to give a little bit of word on how did I end up here? How did I end up where I am? Not you, but me. How did I end up where I am? Let me get some likes. Let me get some loves. Let me know where you're watching from tonight. I like to know, where everybody's watching from. I think it's cool that we could be from all over, but still land right here on this live. So I'm going to get into how did I end up where I am now. A lot of you may know me from music. A lot of my friends know me from the music industry. Underground to slight mainstream, but not too much. But underground scene. But my thing was always music, always some type of urban scene. Not really in the whole giving back, feeling. I was never in it. I was more of a selfish guy at the time, man. I was real selfish back then, and this is all up until like a year ago. A year ago, man. A little over a year ago, man. Black History Month. I just got so fed up with everybody going back and forth about race, and ever since then it has been an issue. But people going back and forth about race, and I just wanted to tune out. I don't want to, be, listening to it, channeling into it. People on Facebook posting about it, thinking they know so much about history when they weren't there, so they actually never know what it's like to even be in those times. And I just wanted to tune out, man. So I took some time to myself, and I went to find myself. While going to find myself, that's when I first started learning meditation, learning how to bring things in my life, started to learn about what positivity could really do for your life. As I started doing this, people started to come around me, started to, and I started to see more reasons for me to gravitate towards these positive people and not towards the negative people that were in my life, because I never really made it to my full potential when dealing with these negative people in my life. But I couldn't see it at the time. I was blinded. It took something as traumatic as Black History Month and the way that people were responding to Black History Month last year for me to actually, kind of have that awakening. I just wanted to tune out. I really went in to find the type of hypnosis, because I wanted to hypnotize myself to not even see color anymore. That's how upset I was with the whole racial thing. I wanted to not see color anymore. You know what I mean? Like, really. And what happened is I ended up meditating. My meditation was so deep. I'm not going to get into, everything that I experienced in my meditation. That's a whole different, a whole different story, a whole different video. But I just want to let you guys know where I came from and how this happened with me. I was one of those people that like to spend all of my money, every dollar I have, man. I mean, we make it quick, we spend it fast, with the idea that we're going to make more tomorrow. And so I was spending money fast. And I started to realize that, man, I really had nothing to show for everything that I've been doing. I had nothing to show for everything that I had been doing. And things started to come to light after, meditation and waking up and seeing the life I was really living. So I wanted that change, man. I strive for that change. And the more I started pushing and putting that out into the universe, it started throwing it back at me. I had ended up going to buy a car, and I met a friend, and she actually saw, what my job was, entertainer, own an entertainment company, and she got my pay stubs, and she was like, man, you have the money, let's open up a car lot. So we decided, we're going to open up a car lot. We started the business. It was something was still in me. Like, I still needed more. That business, that car lot was a selfish, it's online, online car lot business, but it was selfish, auto sales, but it was selfish, lifestyle though. It required me to lie to my clients, and I wasn't feeling like lying to people anymore. I wanted the truth to be out all of a sudden. I needed more. Life was not giving me everything that I felt like I deserved all of a sudden. It's like a light switch, a light went off in my head and told me, man, you deserve so much more. Where are you going to be when you turn 65, 70 years old still doing this? still spending all of your money up. Or not only that, but at this car lot, like how do you really feel about selling these cars? And what did it to me is this one chick, she needed a car. And her child had just been diagnosed with cancer, and she needed a car. And she was contacting me and asking me about this car. And I knew this vehicle wouldn't get her where she needed to be, you know, and she was just so insistent on getting this car. Like, I just will never forget that conversation with her, and knowing how many car salesmen actually, you know, will sell you a car that's they know will not get you where you need to be, will not hold up for you. You feel what I'm saying? But they'll sell it to you anyway to make a quick buck. I didn't want to be that person either. I didn't want to be that person. So I got nosy. I started looking all my entrepreneur friends. I wanted to see what they were up to. Let me get some likes. Let me get some loves when you step in the room. I'm giving you my story today, man. It's taking a lot for me to do it because I really feel like it's a lot of people that need to, I always felt like people need to be worthy to hear my story. But the thing about it is my story could be somebody else's story and they're afraid to tell it. So I'm telling it, you know, and that's what it was for me. I didn't want that selfish lifestyle. So I got nosy. I started looking at successful entrepreneurs that I knew, and I was we're getting ready to go get a physical lot in Dallas, you know, with the cars. Went to kind of pilfering around with successful entrepreneurs that I knew, and they told me that they had retired their business to do something that would impact the world tremendously. And immediately I was caught. I was like, man, I want to do it. I've been selfish all my life. I don't care what it is. I want to do it. So they booked an appointment, booked a meeting. We went to this penthouse, and I'm like, you know, what is this? You know, this going to be major. Like, you know, what is this? It has, you know, so they started spitting it to me and letting me know what's going on with children. 6 million children die a year of childhood malnutrition. My heart was breaking in pieces, man. And a lot of you know me, hard as steel. My heart was breaking in pieces hearing this story, and it never would have mattered to me as much as it did that day. It didn't matter to me as much as it did that day. And that day I made a decision, man, that I'm going to start doing more for others. I'm going to start living for others. The name of this movement was Hope, helping other people evolve. What better movement than that? That's all I wanted to do was help people. You know, all my life I wanted to do was service. Me being an artist, me being on stage, I wanted to deliver something to the people. I told you guys before, when I was younger, 5 years old, I wanted to be a trash man and a preacher. Like, who wants to be a garbage man? But I wanted to do a service. I just didn't understand what it was that I was feeling. I didn't understand what I was feeling at that age. But now that I'm older and I'm at this age, at the age of 35, 34, when I actually joined this movement, man, it was just crazy. My eyes are open. You know, I see that, man, it's not all about self, man. We are one fabric. The reason why you're probably not excelling is because you're connected to the wrong fabric. The reason why you're probably not growing in your business or in your life is probably because you're connected to the wrong fabric, man. The people around you will drag you down. Your thoughts, the thoughts that are implanted in your mind that you carry out, man, drag you down in the dirt. And you have to get out of it. And it took something traumatic as a Black History Month to break me. Something that I wasn't even seeking. I wanted to not see race again. And I ended up helping donate 9 million servants to children all over, you know what I'm saying, in orphanages dying of childhood malnutrition. You know, and that was something that I've been selfish all my life. You know, my thing was I wanted something huge. I wanted to pick the world up shaking and watch the pieces fall back together, you know, and they all be perfect. I couldn't find nothing bigger than that. But when these people told me 6 million children die a year from childhood malnutrition, if you don't know the math, I'll do it for you. That's 6 seconds. That's 6 seconds. Every 6 seconds, one child dies of malnutrition. You understand what I'm saying? That's huge, man. That's huge. That's the thing about how many children with they don't get to reach their full potential because they're taken away from us due to lack of proper nutrition. You know what I mean? So this did something really big to me. And then once I got a hold of the movement and started building my business from it, being able to help my mom, you know, to feel better, being able to help people around me feel better, the type of things that I've been able to do for diabetics, which is something strong within me because my grandmother was a diabetic. You know, so I really hold that close to me, being able to help all of these people now because I was selfish, man. I was selfish. There was no giving back. If you're not giving it to me, then it's not being done. That was me. You know, so for that corner to be turned, man, that very day, I never forget, I cried for hours. I cried for hours, man, because my soul spoke to me and told me that I was killing myself. You're running yourself into a brick wall. I'm crying for you and you're not even answering me. You're not even answering me, bro. Like you answer all these people, you hit these clubs, but when your soul, your intuition, when God inside you is telling you something, you don't even listen. Man, that touched me so deep, man. And I had to change that day. That day I was looking for, man, I was looking for something to save me that day. I wasn't a religious person, never been a religious person. But I was like, man, something is really shaking me right now, and I gotta do something. I had to change something. I stopped caring about what people thought about me. I didn't give a damn the way people would look at me, getting on my lives and promoting positivity. That matters none to me. Because you just opened up a door for me to know where to send you. That's all that meant to me. And as I grow and as I grow and as I grow, man, I'm starting to meet more and more and more people that show me what life is really about. I thought life was about everybody giving to me, giving. I take. That's all I did. That's all I did. You know, I had to have a breakthrough and find out what it really was that was causing me to live this type of life. I would spend my last dollar, bro. I would go blow my last dollar in the club just because it made me feel some type of way. It made me feel good, but I had nothing to show for it. And I'm not afraid to even talk about it anymore. I'm not afraid to talk about it. It took a lot for me to bring my story out, but it's like, yo, I used to blow money. And a lot of you know how much money we used to, come on, man, we used to blow money, nothing to show for it, right? Ended up with nothing to show for it. I had to grind and scratch all by my own, all on my own to get back. You know what I'm saying? So that, that alone, man, that'll break a man if you're not really, that alone let me know that I had something extra that I needed to give. There's a reason why you're still here. There's a reason why you dodged all of these close to death calls. There's a reason for that. You feel me? There's a huge reason for that. And you need to find that out. So what did I do? Man, I got off my ass and I quit pretending like somebody was going to change my life for me. The only person going to change your life for you is you. So if you're waiting on your friends to do it, you're going to be waiting for a long ass time. I don't care how many of you feel some type of way about my profanity. I'm giving you my life. This is me from the inside. My change came from somewhere that you would never believe, that you would never be able to understand. I had to go and get that. I had to go and get that, man. Like, man, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Drop a one in the comments, man, if you had a change that really, something that really changed your life, something really traumatic that changed your life, man. And right now you just want to share it with the world. Like, that's my thing. I want to share it with the world. I want to help other people. I'm sorry. That's what I want to do. I want to help other people. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to do it. I'm going to continue helping other people evolve. I'm going to find every strategy and every way to make it possible. Even those that don't want to get on the train or want to look at me negatively or actually want to be behind my back talking or whatever it may be. I just want you to know, man, you're wasting a whole bunch of time. You could be growing a business, growing your life, taking care of your kids, telling your mom you love her or anything else besides being in the business of somebody else who's trying to do something positive. So think about that and take that in when you're looking at other people who are out here trying to make a difference. It's you that's sitting on your ass and not getting anything done. It's you that's not going to be able to, in the future, look back and see your change because you're still going to be living in your misery. You're still going to be comfortable. You're still going to be comfortable. I used to think going to the club every night going to the strip club just because I didn't get lap dances and that meant something. Like, no. You're still the same. You're the same as everybody else in that club. You're the same as everybody else in that club. You know, all that energy is being tacked on you. You take that energy home where my kids live. So all that energy is tacked on to me. I take that energy with me into the streets and I deal with people with that same energy. Of course, nobody's gonna lift me up or show me anything that I could do different. They see what I'm doing. It doesn't look like progress. It doesn't look like I want to progress. When I come in the club, I'm spending plenty of money. It's people buying drinks on me, and I'm not caring. Why? Because it was my thing to make sure that I had it. I never wanted to be without, but I was making sure that I spend my last dollar. Made no sense, right? I had to change it all up, man. I changed it all up. And I say this because there's a lot of people out there that don't think you can change. A lot of people like to think that intelligence is talent. Intelligence is not talent. Intelligence is something that you tap into. It's not talent. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of you think just because you didn't have the talent to play football, play basketball, play baseball, you can't be anything. You need to tap into your intelligence. Tap into your intelligence, man. And as simple as this. If you want to know, how do I tap into my intelligence? Cool. That's the question you ask. How do I tap into my intelligence? You start reading these books. You start getting around people who are reading books if you can't read. You start talking to people who have success. You start talking to positive people. You understand what I'm saying? This is how you bring intelligence into your life. Now you're inviting intelligence. You have to tap into it. It's not a talent. It's not a talent. And see, that was me. I was thinking, oh, rap is my thing. I'm going to have, because I wasn't going to be a professional athlete, basketball, football, baseball. I wasn't going to do all of that. Went to the Marine Corps. I didn't become a 5-star general or anything. You feel what I'm saying? So I looked at it as rap was all I had. Everybody loved me for rap. My freestyle, that's me. So I gotta make it in rap, right? No, I don't have to. I don't have to make it in rap. That's a talent, right? It's not about talent. It's about intelligence. You can tap into your intelligence. It's not about your talent. And that puts a lot of people on the bench and think they have to go do other things. There's a lot of dope dealers out here that don't have a talent. They think that selling dope is a talent. Man, you got so much intelligence. Tap into your intelligence and start using it elsewhere. Come find me. I'll show you where the business is. You know me. You know I don't get down with anything that's not going to lift. The only difference is now there's a positive move in it, man. I just want to see everybody that was in my corner before excel and move forward, man, and grow into something, because I see the end road. I see the end road. A lot of y'all that are even watching this live, a lot of you have seen penitentiary time, and you know it. And you probably feel like there's no way for you to even prosper now that you've seen that time. But it is, man. Don't let nobody put any shade on your shine because you've been through something. Going through something only means that you can be made into something better, because that molds you. All that uncomfortable shit you went through in your life, man, that makes you great today. But you got to tap into your intelligence. You got to tap into your intelligence, man. Quit waiting on some kind of talent to lift you. You're not a talented drug dealer. You're not a talented singer, because if you're not intelligent, then you will be a broke singer. You understand what I'm saying? You'll be a broke rap artist. You understand what I'm saying? Tap into your intelligence. Start leading. Get off of this belief system. I can't do this. I can't do that. I don't believe they'll like me. Are you serious? You don't believe, but you don't know that. Stop thinking that because of what you've been through, it's going to keep you from growing. It's going to keep you from growing into who you're supposed to be. Okay? You need to really get that, man. It took a lot for me to even get this to y'all, man. But this is what I always preach about, right? I'm always reaching about putting yourself in an uncomfortable position. What type of person would I be not to ever put myself in an uncomfortable position in front of you? I'm uncomfortable right now. Very. But it feels good to be uncomfortable right now, because right now at this very moment, before your very eyes, I'm growing. Before your very eyes, you get to witness growth before your very eyes. I'm uncomfortable, but I love it. I love every ounce of this uncomfortable feeling. You feel what I'm saying? You need to learn how to get uncomfortable. Quit trying to walk in with your swag and feel all comfortable because you know that everybody is looking at you different. You accept that. They scared of me, this and that. Man, you look crazy. You look crazy as hell. I start pulling my pants up, man, even though I didn't even sag. Well, I start pulling my pants up after seeing, usually I look over it, but now it's like, damn. It's like, bro, you the same cat on Facebook complaining about no job. You got all these people walking around. You know how many opportunities I've been offered just because of the way I carry myself? Real spill. How many opportunities I'm offered just by the way I talk, by the way I carry myself. By the way, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Oh, yeah, how you doing? You look beautiful today. Compliments, shaking hands, making conversation. You know what I mean? It's crazy because starting to do this, I hug everybody I meet, man. I hug everybody I talk to. And then when I get around my old friends, and then when I see them and I shake their hands and I want to hug them, they look at me different. I've changed. And you got to witness change tonight before your very eyes, man. I made myself uncomfortable. Not for you, for me. But I want you to take something away from it. Take what you want, leave what you don't. But remember this, where you came from does not make you today. It does not. Circumstance does not make you today. It's a decision. You have to decide to want to be great. If you want to be great, put a 2 in the comments. If you're going to make a decision to be great here in the near future and change things in your life, drop a 2 in the comments, man. Because you're not going to get any change if you don't change yourself. It starts with changing yourself. I used to worry about what my hair looked like before I get on the live. Man, get out of it. Get uncomfortable, man. Live your life. Go be prosperous. Go be successful. Go be successful, man. Go share some love if you want it back. If a lot of us are missing love, well, guess how you get it? Guess how you get love, man? You give it. You give it. That's how you get love. Guess how you get blessings? You bless somebody. That's how you do it. Guess how somebody helps you? You damn right. You go help somebody. Simple as that. My problem, my issue, I was selfish. I didn't care about nothing, man. I didn't care about nothing. I need to go do these shows. Man, I sent my daughter with my mom. Sent my son with my dad. I wasn't even raising my own kids. You know what I mean? But it's crazy, bro. But here I am now. I got my son now. You know what I mean? I got my son. He's going through school. He homeschooled all last year so me and him could create that bond that I slept on for so long. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not keeping him in homeschool this coming up year because I'm not going to punish him and take him away from the other kids because I missed out on something. That's something that I did. That's something I did with my life. I chose that. There's no reason for him to have to go through anything like that. Let me get some likes. Let me get some loves if you're feeling it, man. I know I'm kind of just pouring into y'all, man, but I just want to make sure that that we still in here, man. But real talk with him, man, I gotta take that selfishness away and allow him to see what it's, you know what I'm saying, what it's like to really grow as a man. He has to see that now. Now that he's with me, that's what he must see. I understand why his mom used to not. She was like, man, I don't want him to be around you because I used to get mad. I used to get mad like, you crazy. But then now I look back on it, I didn't want him to be around me either. Man, I was a fool. A total fool, man. I'm talking about I would spend all my money up to the rent day. All of it. And then go make it back that morning. Because that's the mentality I had. That's the mentality I had, man. What's going on, Mark? Yeah, man, we need to link in, man. I'm just on here talking about how I got here in my life, man. How I got here in my life. I had to make that change, man. Things were going downhill for me. Things were going downhill. I was with a crew of people. We were blowing up to $250,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? So it's to give you an idea of how stupid and how foolish, how it could have been. But I was taking a whole different approach, a whole different route, man. A whole different route. I was being selfish. I was being extremely selfish, man. I was only worried about me, only worried about myself. If it wasn't about me, I didn't want it. I didn't want to have anything to do with it. If it's a benefit concert, I'm not there. Who's it benefiting? You feel what I'm saying? So I basically put this out, man, just to let you know. This doesn't matter where you were in life. It's where do you want to be? Where do you want to be, man? Make a decision. And if you can't figure it out, man, I'm here. I'm talking, my door is swinging wide open. It ain't for you to just come join my business. I want to help you grow your business, period. I want to help you grow your life. I want to help you grow your life, man. That's it. Grow your life. All right. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay humble. I love all of you, man. Just hold it down and remember, it's not where you're from. It's where you're going. It's where you're going. And if you don't change the direction right now, y'all stay blessed.